Hi class, today we're going to have lesson 3 for Map 60. We're going to continue some review for Elementary Algebra. Okay. That's corresponding to section 1.6 of our textbook. So first, let's review this formula for perimeter for rectangle. Okay. So what's happening over here is, if you have a rectangle, the perimeter is the sum of all sides. So think about this as a rectangular garden, and if you walk around over here, what will be the total distance that you walk? So that's the perimeter. Perimeter is the sum of all sides. So if you walk and come back to the place that you started, what will be the total distance you walk? Now, if we let L to be the length and W to be the width, then the perimeter P is going to be 2L. So you have this L plus L, that's 2L, plus 2W. You have 1W here, 1W here, so that's 2W. And you sum them all up. Okay, you sum up all this, L plus W plus L plus W. So that's 2L plus 2W. Another way to express this formula is that if you think about this, if you walk from here and then you stop over here, that is halfway around this rectangle, right? Okay, so if you add L plus W, that's halfway around. So if you double L plus W, then you get the total perimeter is outside, okay? So I can add L and W first, and then I double this sum, double this. That will give me the perimeter, okay? So if you use either formula, they are equivalent, okay? So for example, in this example, we have the world's largest beach towel was displayed in Las Palmas Spring in June 2010. It had a perimeter of 224.68 meters and a length of 87.14 meters. Find the width of the tower. So as you can see, this is a large tower. This is the world's largest beach tower. Okay, so let's organize the information. Okay, so we draw a diagram, we draw a rectangle, and that's a tower. Okay, and we enter the information that were given in the problem. So perimeter is 224.68 meter, and also given is the length right here is 87.14 meter. Okay, so and then we also write down what do we need to find. We need to find the width. Okay, so this right here is a wall problem. For every wall problem, let's get into good habit by doing the 4 step. Okay, so for my student, I always try to get them into this good habit to do the 4 step because it's important to do that. Okay, what are the 4 steps? Is LESS, less. Okay, so step L, the first step is to declare the variable. Let some variable be whatever you define. Okay, so for example, over here we had to declare the variable. So I'm going to let whatever they're looking for here. This one here, they're looking for. Okay, so in this problem, they're looking for the width. So I'm going to let W be the width. Okay, so W be the width. The length over here, we're going to let L be the length, and P be the perimeter. Okay. Now, so you declare those variables before you can use them. Okay. Just like when you have a new baby, you always give a name, right? So you call that baby by name. Okay. So declare the variable first. And same with if you do computer coding, you also need to declare the variable in order to use it in the program. Okay. So declare the variable. Okay. So let W be this, L be this, and P be this. Okay. Now it looks like a lot to write up, right? Okay. However, if you have drawn this diagram right here, then you can actually label this diagram by those variables right here, L here, W here, and then perimeter to be this. Okay. So I can, and then you can just write down here that W, L, and P be defined as in the diagram above, okay? Because you already label over here, then you can just use this one sentence. So that WLP be defined as in the diagram. So that might save you some time to write down all the sentence. And you can just look at the diagram and see it is already labeled right here, okay? So that is the first step. Declare the variable. Okay, let what be what. Okay. Now the second step is the E. E here is the equation. So we need the equation. We're trying to we're looking for W, the width. Okay. So we need the equation with the W. So looking at this problem, we have a rectangle. We're looking for the width. We know the length, and we also know the perimeter. So naturally, we think about the formula for this formula, the perimeter for rectangle, right? Okay. So we use the formula. Okay. So P equal to L plus 2W. And this is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. Now we can substitute. So we can substitute perimeter is this number. Substitute the length over here to be this number. And W is the one that we're looking for. So to leave it like that. Okay. Now we get equation. Okay. Now the next step is S. S here stands for solving it. Okay. So to solve this, we first multiply, do the multiplication right here. Okay. So multiply this two to get this simple number right here. Okay. So we're trying to solve for W. So we just need to isolate this variable, okay, W. First, we want to isolate the term 2W here first. So to do that, we need to subtract this 174.28 on both sides. Okay, that will give us 2W equal to this. Now, notice that this 2W here, the 2 is being multiplied with the W. To undo multiplication, we divide. So divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. We get W is equal to this. And now we're not done yet because there's still one more step, S. Okay, that stands for sentence or statement. So you want to complete sentence to answer whatever question that they have. So here they ask for the width. Then we just write down the width is 25.2 meters. So don't forget the unit here, meters. Okay, now it's done. So I hope that we can get in a good habit to do every word problem will require this four steps. LESS. Let what be what. Equation. Solving it and sentence. Okay. All right. So that was example 1. Okay. So the next formula that we would like to go for is the area for a rectangle. Okay. So think about this like a window. Okay. It's a rectangular shaped window. And this is 2 feet. And this is 3 feet. So how many square feet is this area? So think about how many square feet we have in here. Well, you can count here. It's actually 6 square feet, right? 1 square feet, 2 square feet, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 square feet right here, right? Okay. So we have 6 square feet. Okay. So the area is the inside of this rectangle. Okay. And to find area here, you can see it is actually this 3 here times the 2. So 3 times 2 gives you area. So that would equal to 6 square feet, right? Okay. So that is for area for rectangle is length times width. Okay. So that's the formula. Area equal to length times width. Okay.